How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Sword of the Evening, and we're back on CK3 AGOT. We're here with a new story and a new house to play through with House Celtigar of Claw Isle. If you know much about House Celtigar, you know that they are one of the Valyrian houses. Obviously, we have the Targaryens and the Valerians. But some people forget that they are the Celtigars, which are Valerian, and their little vassals here of House Scales are also a Valyrian house. It's not known whether or not House Celtigar was one of the 40 dragon-riding families from Valyria, but we do know that House Celtigar traveled to Westeros around the same time that the Targaryens did, and they landed on Claw Isle and started building the Hold of Crab's Return, as well as the Celtigar Vault. They were very loyal and close ties to the Valerians, and the Targaryens, and during Aegon's conquest, the Celtigars aided during Aegon's conquest. They historically have had very close ties to the Targaryens. Some of them were master of coins, and some of them have been hand to the kings. However, as time has gone by, the influence of House Celtigar has slowly fallen. However, they have amassed quite a lot of wealth, whether that is from dealing with trading, getting tariffs, and also ensuring alongside with House Valerian that Blackwater Bay is protected from piracy, slavers, and smugglers. And House Celtigar has gotten quite a bit of wealth from doing so. And they also have the Lighthouse of Griffin's Rock, which allows traders crossing the Narrow Sea from Bravos and Pintos as a landmarker to come and do their trade at Claw Isle. We have a bit of a alternate history that I've decided to do just to make it a little bit fun. We're in the 170 start date, so we're after the Dance of Dragons, and King Baelor the Blessed is the king. As you guys know, there is the Maidenvault, where he imprisoned his wife / sister and his other sisters, so that he could not be tempted by their mortal flesh. That's kind of not an intelligent thing to do. He has no heirs. He imprisoned his sister wife Dana, the Defiant, who had a bastard. And Armrel is very ambitious, and he is shrewd. He's very intelligent. He's very diplomatic. He, and all of his wiseness and ambition, the Celtigar wisdom that he has, had talked to the king, and through their shared following of the Faith of the Seven, Amrel talked to the king into releasing two of his sisters, Princess Rhaena Targaryen and Princess Elena, in exchange for marrying them to Aenos Celtigar, the heir, and his brother Merrill Celtigar, both of Amrel's sons. So Aenos, our heir, is married to Elena Targaryen, and Merrill, our second son, is married to Princess Rhaena. In exchange, the Celtigars gave up a lot of wealth to the crown as donations to the crown. I think I paid, 500 gold was given. Comparatively, in, roleplay wise, that would probably be a lot more than what the game dilutes to coinage. But Amro hopes that with these new ties to House Targaryen, that not only will they be involved in court, whether that be positions of power such as Masters of Coin or even Hands the King again. Because right now there is Viserys as Hand of the King, Master of Laws, Master of Coin as a Buckwell, Alan Valerian the Oaken Fist as Master of Ships. So we hope to be involved in that soon. Perhaps we would be made Master of Coin once again. But Amro also hopes that it will allow them to press their claim on the Claw. So, Crackclaw Point here, House Celtigar, since the beginning, since the landing, has had claims that they are the rightful rulers of Crackclaw Point. And with Amro's ambition, they will become the rightful rulers. And Baelor's incompetence as a ruler and his lunacy will allow the Celtigars to get their claims. Right, so that's the little intro there that I prepared for you guys. So we're gonna move on in. So we have Amro Celtigar. He's ambitious and shrewd, so he's very intelligent. He's got some sharp wit. He's ambitious. Son and heir, Anos Celtigar. He's our admiral. Married to Princess Elena. She has some amazing stats. We're probably gonna fix our court here. We have our uncle. First, let's find a new chancellor. Roland, we'll have you come down here to chancellor. Master at Arms, we're gonna put... You have 11 and 10, he's got 22. He might actually be a better admiral. We do have the Crackclaw, Celtigar, our cousin here. We're gonna find him a spouse, actually. And can we have you... Squire, our nephew? Or not our nephew, our son and heir. That's what I would like. So we're actually going to have you... I think we're going to have our son be our Master at Arms. We are going to have... Edmund stay there. We're going to find Elorian a spouse here. Melissa Blackwood. Is there a Valerian that we could... I'm gonna send that, create some more ties with House of Valerian. We're gonna continue doing some council management here. We need a new steward. Our brother Winton, have you be our steward. Go ahead, move to domestic affairs, train commanders, tech trade, and we have Lord Scales. Is our spy master, which is pretty good. Alan Scales. Would you like to marry our sister Alaria Celtigar? Send that betrothal. So our council is fixed. We're gonna look at our military real quick. We have 3 regiments of crossbowmen, which is pretty good. We have access to the Sea Snakes because we're Westerosi Valerian. We do have a special unit called the Red Shells. The Red Shells are a company of knights fully clad in elaborate decorated plate armor. Their armor resembles that of a crab, hence their name. For centuries, they have fought against the warriors of the Crackclaw Point and become highly skilled in fighting in difficult terrain. So those are one of our house-specific units, and we also have the Crab's Pincer, which is a heavy cav. Are the elite cavalry unit and personal guard of Lord Celtigar. Despite their heavy armor, they excel in challenging terrain of Crackclaw Point. When they carry out any tasks or dry time, whether it's chasing down fleeing enemies or protecting their own army and charging into formations. So we do have some custom things. And if we come to House Celtigar and we view the legacy, we do have a Celtigar legacy. So we have Whispers of Valyria, Claw of the Crag, Coin of the Sea Lords, Crown Bound, and Sea Stepped Will. Yeah, so a lot of these are all about increasing Dominion taxes, and then we also get a new unit, which are the Tithe Crabs, which are kind of like tax collectors. So they're light infantry. Maidenvault. No, we already proposed somebody. We're gonna have those go through, so Balorian is gonna marry the Valerion. And we now have an alliance with House Scares. Merrill, our son, becomes of age. He has Consensus Scribe and Aaron Runner. So Baelor died. Alright. So Baelor died and Viserys took the throne. Prince Aegon has become our new Liege of Dragonstone. Aemon the Dragon Knight. Alliance has been expired, that's okay. So Sir Rosby, we're not gonna... Actually, maybe we will accept that. You know what? We will accept that. We might have to increase our taxes. So we do not have war declaration, so we are going to pay a little bit more taxes there. And we are going to go for stewardship, wealth focus. Finian Ironwood, Waymar Manderley. Manfred Cargyle. I think we're gonna go for Manderley here. Send our sister off. We can create an accolade. We have 2 of them. We're gonna do the Knight of Claws for 1. And we will have a Lauren be it, because he is the Crackclaw. We don't want Contender. I'd much rather have Vanguard. Yeah, I'd rather have Retinue Vanguard. And Valen is actually very good. So we have the Claw Knight, Sir Orlan, the Crackclaw Celtigar. We're going to create that. If anybody has any suggestions for a second House Celtigar themed knight / accolade, go ahead and leave it in the comment section. It'd be very helpful for me. I like to get you guys involved in creating things. We can... Our uncle will not be cool with becoming an ally of ours. And we can declare some wars. So... Roland Celtigar's claims, Filbert Celtigar's claims. So we could get some Celtigars in Bar Emin. Or take the Bar Emin claims of Sharp Point. We do have claims here on the Claw Isle, or the Claw Point, I mean, Crackclaw Point. So I think it's best that we start expanding there. Leave our military strength is full. Well, not yet, actually. Here we go. We have been invited to be the steward of Dragonstone. We will accept. So Viserys has coronation. We're gonna go and travel to that. We will make Princess Elena be our caravan master. We are traveling across Claw Point instead of taking the seas, which is okay. So, rough terrain experts or reckless. When does this start? 45 days. When does the event start, though? 6 months? Yeah, we got enough time for that. We'll pay the 15. We get rough terrain expert, which is really good. Our sister, so the Manderleys declined that. I think we're gonna try and get her to marry Barum Selmy. See if he accepts that. I thought our son was the worthy successor here. He might be because he's traveling, so he can't be in that position. It is okay. So we have... He's ugly, open terrain expert. Oh, he's lustful, though. You know what? You'll serve me as a knight and we'll get you a wife. Just buy the materials there. We'll have these two marry. 26 intrigue is wild. I think I might actually have to take this guy for 26 intrigue. Dishonorable opportunist, though. Nope. Filthy thief, you commoner. You think you can steal from me? We're gonna kill him. Band of two, passing through the back alley of Golden Goose. I see a lonely child and her dog sitting in a corner behind a small wall. Here you go, Valar, she tells it as she hands it a small piece of bread, keeping none for herself, looking at the two. Aw. Here's some food, child. Rainey's Hill, what was once home to some of the fiercest dragons, this colossus is not but a ruin. As I walk its tunnels, I am in awe of its sheer magnitude and held captive by the weight of its significance. Crippled as I am, I almost do not notice the dusted papers in the rubble. They appear at a hint of hatching techniques utilized by the dragon keepers. Surely this will come in handy. So we're here. Jason Lannister, Adairi, our Kingsguard members. We're actually going to change this to befriend. And we are going to attempt to befriend King Viserys. Also, there was a little bit I forgot to mention about marrying the Maidenvault princesses. Rogar Roar. Yeah, so he's widowed. He's not going to marry anybody. If we come over here to our heir and we look at his spice, Elena, being an opportunist and spiting her brother, stole... Oh, she actually had another one. She got 4. I thought she only took 3. She stole some dragon eggs. There's the Ivory Dragon Egg, the Magma Dragon Egg, the Flame Dragon Egg, and a Serpentine Dragon Egg. So there could be a chance at that. Anos is currently ruling. So hopefully we have some children here in the future. I know there are pretty much no dragons left alive. Can we offer you... No, we can't. Okay. Can offer Aegon, one of Aegon's sons, squire tutelage, though. Would you like to become my squire? Stay, Ron. Excellent. So we are attending a coronation here. Trying to befriend King Viserys. So, Aeron, Baratheon, Viserys, and I are having a conversation, and begins the coronation. Long may he reign. It's time to bend the knee. Our submission is enough, and the royal banquet begins. My son has been knighted. Sweet. The Kingmaker. We're going to agree with Lord Baratheon. Lady Connington, our cousin. We're gonna try and leave the conversation. We got a diplomacy perk, which is always great. Alorian and Lady Valerion had a son. Monterys Celtigar, we'll keep that name. Whoops. I've been appointed the Master of Horse. Cool. So there's Prince Aegon. We're gonna side with Prince Aegon on this. Our daughter Jane comes of age. Our son and heir has been knighted. Good for him. Congratulations. So we did not get the befriending. That's okay. We did make a friend. Roland and Ashara become friends. I'm okay with that. Danger sticks in the wheel. Oh, we got two events here. Journeying through Sea Mill, I pass a particular looking tent, splayed open with a yet more particular looking occupant. Come on in, mighty lord. I can tell you have many miles. I can offer you reading for the future at a modest price. We could just seal the tent and have the witch burned. We're just not interested. Danger sticks in the wheels. We're just gonna take the 5-day delay. Danger, this is fine. Traveling through the sometimes harsh environments has invigorating effects, at least on my state of mind and vigor. I glance over at Karain Connington, however, she does not appear to be doing quite as good as I am. Her movement is labored, her breathing heavy, and spontaneous bursts of coughing ripples through her, so she's ill. We could let her rest. We could have our maester attempt to treat her. We'll just delay for 21 days. $5 plus 10% vassal levy base, minus 1,000 prestige. Yeah, we'll do that. Lord Ellery Dark comes to our aid. Thank you very much. And we finally arrive back at Crackclaw Isle. We have a diplomacy perk, so we are gonna snag befriend. As much as Heart of the Family is good, I think. Lawrence Blackwood to our cousin. I'll accept that. So let's come here real quick to our Our cousin. Samela Sea Spray Celtigar. Where is... There he is. So we're going to make sure that his son gets an education. Somebody with some... Our son will train his son, and he will take martial. Still not with a child yet. Interesting. Right, so I think we're going to start pressing our first claim. We're going to grab Taxman. We also want War Profiteer when we get to it. So we're going to press our first claim here on Point Side. House Hardley. I don't think they'll have heirs very soon. We're going to declare war. We're going to rally all. Our 2,000 men are going to disembark here. We lost 41 men. They lost 166. Yeah, it's because the crossbows did a very good job there. We're gonna wait to ransom him. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We will do Sing of the Valor of House Celtigar. Splendid evening indeed. So I don't really want to obliterate their faction is targeting Aegon. Child of our dynasty, let's go. Anos and Elena. Oh, they had a daughter. We're gonna name her Rhaenyra. I think I spelled it wrong. I'll fix it if I have to. And... we're gonna end this war. We're gonna disband our troops. This guy demands a trial by combat. I'm just gonna release him because I want money instead. Ransom. Ransom. And then... that's the master. Yeah, he's just gonna leave. We've had another child of our dynasty, Quentin. We're gonna rename him though, obviously. So instead of Quentin, we will do... you know what? We'll do Aegon Celtigar. And we will have somebody with the sword. You know what? We'll educate our grandson. We will... are you any good at anything? You do have Traveler. You are a knight. We will recruit you. Just to fill the ranks. We're gonna come here to Rhaenyra, which I believe I spelled wrong, but that's alright. We're gonna have her do intrigue. We will educate. Alright, fix the spelling on that. I knew something was off. It was just the E and the A. Another child of our dynasty, Winton Celtigar and Lady Rosby. Valena Celtigar. We'll keep that. House Celtigar is slowly growing, which is always good. We've expanded into Point Side. We have a little bit of money here. How much is it for our special building? 625 to get the magnificent vault. which will give us plus 1,000 garrison, plus 25% holding tax. We already have 15% holding tax. Then it goes all the way up to 50. I wonder if that stacks the treasure trove. Could upgrade our port here. No, we're gonna wait here. So our wife has given us another son here at the age of 41. Buddy's out here slinging it. Don't mind if I do. Crispin, Celtigar. So we have Anos, Meryl. Did one of our daughters die? Oh, it's because it's with a different... Okay, never mind. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So I think we'll do Crispin. Ooh, actually Clement Celtigar. We're gonna do Clement, I think. That's not what I want. So we're gonna do Clement. And we'll come here. And we will educate the boy in the ways of intrigue. You know what? We'll educate our own son. We've been called to war. House Timbleton against House Redfort. It's only right that we join up here. Child of our dynasty. They've had another daughter. You know what? I'm okay with Larry's. We're gonna pause real quick. We're gonna educate them. Not me, of course. Wayne Staunton, thank you for educating that kid. And we're gonna raise all. We're gonna land at Galltown. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna land here at the Tangled Shore. Oh, easy money. Commander promoted. Lord Terrence Scales asked us to promote Arian Scales. He has terrible stats, but you know what? We'll do it. Preparations for a hunt. You get a new dog. We will get a new dog. And we will name her Shelly. Now we can lose some stress when we need to, which is always good. Our wife is pregnant again. How are these guys looking? Nothing yet. What about Raina? She's with child again. Hopefully our son has a son soon. We got a new one of these, which we will do golden obligations. And we'll come to our council. Improve. County control here. And we will invest a little bit. And we will build some ports. Make all the money we invest in the ports back tenfold. And we will take the strong cliffs next. Next. To get the high lordship, we need a lot of this. House Crab. I kind of actually want House Crab to be a vassal. Just because, you know, crabs. Crab people. So I think I won't actually go after strong cliffs. We'll go after the Hazewood. It's House Bush. They have no male heirs, so the house is essentially going to be... Oh, wait, no, they do. But still, we're gonna take it. Maybe we go for Bronze Home first. Nah, we're gonna take Hazelwood, I think. Making 1.8. Holding taxes from there. Mudport, Seawater Pass. Actually, we're gonna go for Bronze Home. They're allied with House Staunton, actually. We have 2,000 men. We'll just take the Hazelwood, I guess. It's okay. Go ahead and declare war on our claims. Put a new rally point here at Pointside. Raise all. Traveling Maester, any Maester of the Citadel is welcome in our halls. He thinks we're a fool. Do any of these? You will. So, Reyna and Meryl also had Crispin. We will do Rhaegar. And we will educate the boy. And he will be Marshal as well. Anos. Train him, please. Might have to name one of these boys as Anos' heir if he doesn't have a son. Had a daughter. And we are going to name her... You know what? Caroline is a good name. Yeah, Caroline. And we will educate her in stewardship. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just gonna finish up this war here. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna worry about that. Yeah, fuck you. She's just a dog. Leave my dog alone. I'm gonna enforce demands. We will disband. We've taken the Hazelwood. And... so this guy forced his way to be in our hand. Too bad he has kind of horrible stats. Anyways. Look at our prisoners here. We'll ransom everybody off unless they have decent stats. Ransom. So, this guy... Pretty decent stats, actually. And we'll welcome to the court. Our liege has been imprisoned. Wait, what happened? Aegon got imprisoned by Viserys. Interesting. We're gonna do War Profiteer. We can name a worthy successor, which we will. Son again. If anybody has a suggestion for our next accolade, go ahead and leave it in the comment section. Our uncle does not want to be allies with us, which is okay. So, how much more do we need? We need one more county to get the High Lordship. I believe we will take Bronzeholm then. Yeah, we'll just take Bronzeholm. They do have some allies with the Stauntons, but I think we can get away with that, realistically. Unless we take the second. There's Dire Den, or we could take Brune Hollow. Maybe I actually do take Strongcliff. As much as I think it would be funny, I like having the crabs. House Crab. Crab people. So yeah, I think we're gonna take Brune Hollow instead. Yep. So we're gonna do that. Declare war. Our claims. Raise all. Go ahead and take Brune Hollow. Somebody's been excommunicated. Master at Arms impresses. Somebody's plotting against our daughter-in-law. That is not good. We do not want that to happen. Winton Celtigar would be our Master at Arms. We're gonna come here. We're gonna redouble guards. Somebody's trying to seduce her. He needs to romance her. We're gonna enforce this. We will win. We will disband. We will come to our prisoners. We will mass ransom. Well, there's no mass ransom option. We will ransom everybody. Sir Meryl and Rhaena had another daughter. Samela. I'm okay with that. Educate her. A wandering knight. We love wandering knights. Seems to know a blade. So he's already got some pretty good stuff here. Skilled technician, military engineer, and defender. You're wasted on the road. Come and be a knight here. And we are going to get the Hide Lordship, but we can't create it. We need Dire Den. Oh. We need Dire Den. We're going to rename Broom Hollow Castle. To Crab Hollow Castle, just because we're fitting with the theme of crabs there. Finish that. Submit. So we've expanded a little bit. Low control, as always. That's okay, we'll fix that. Scheme at court. Somebody's plotting to kill our wife. It's not good. So Lena wants to make Immaculate Gardens. +1 prestige a month. Religious artifact. Eh. Maybe we should actually have her come here. Yeah, we'll have her here. Okay. So, it looks like she's no longer being seduced, which is good. And she is with child, which is even better. Nary's Hill to Malin Waters. You know what? I think I'm okay with that. Both of them are bastards of their houses. We also have enough money here. We're gonna upgrade this to the next level. We are going to grab Haragold. Haragold. And we're going to see if we get a son here. We need an heir. We do! Let's go! Alright, we're gonna look at House Celtigar names from the tree here. We already have a Clement. We could do Bartimus. He was the hand of the king to Rhaenyra. There's Harold. Roland. Arthur. And Edwell. I kind of like Arthur there. Arthur. Alton. Crispin. Terrence Celtigar. Crispin Celtigar again. Arthur. We're gonna do Arthur. I like that name. Arthur. Celtigar. And then we are going to give him that beautiful Westerosi hair. Then we are going to make him go martial. And we're going to educate him. Somebody with a good martial. Our wandering knight can educate him. So I wonder, can we give that new knight, that wandering knight here, does he become a vassal? We lose 44 stress, we don't want to do that, but he does become a vassal, which is good. You can ask the head of faith for gold, which we're going to do. Get a nice little tax return. No! 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 He died! Are you kidding me? I didn't get a pop-up or anything. No! Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad right now. Oh my god. A realm at war. Lord John the Black Lannister has declared war, rising up as a rebel against King Viserys. So, it is the Graftons, the Pages. Okay, and let's be honest here, the rebels are they're gonna lose, so we're gonna say the rebels will pay dearly. And we're gonna stay loyal to the king. We're gonna go ahead and grab cutting cornerstones. I'm so upset about Arthur's death, man. Arthur. Yikes. A prisoner in our own body. We're also dying. We're infirm. I think I'm gonna call it this episode here. We will do the rebellion next episode. I'm gonna pause the game here. I don't know where our son is at. Oh, he's our regent because we're off fighting in the war. But I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to get to 500 subscribers before the end of the year, but, you know, I'm a realist. It might not happen. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. I like when you guys interact and... especially that one guy who keeps telling me to put my dragons in the Dragon Vault, but I'm gonna be so honest with you, Chief. The dragons should be flying free, whether or not they have a rider. No, I'm kidding. I'll make sure to throw the dragons in the Dragon Vault. Or not Dragon Vault, but in the, Dragon Pit. Sorry, not Dragon Vault, Dragon Pit. But I hope you guys like this next, series that I have going here. Hope you like the little flavor of, Armel being ambitious and, not wanting House of, Targaryen to fall apart because of Baelor's incompetence as a ruler. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.